Kia ora tātou, nau mai, haere mai, and look, welcome back for our extraordinary council meeting of Wednesday, the 25th of October, 2023. I will now go to the Deputy Mayor to open us with karakia.
Tēnā koe, Mr Mayor, o tira tēnā tātou e te kaunihira i ngā kai mā takitaki I kai whakarongo. Greetings to the councillors also, along with our Mayor and those who are watching and in the chambers. Tūtawa mai I runga, tūtawa mai I raro, tūtawa mai I roto, tūtawa mai I waho, kia tau ai te Māoritū, te Māori ora, ki te katoa, haumi e, hui e, tae ki e. Come forth from above, below, within, and from the environment, vitality and well-being for all, strengthened in unity. Kia ora. Thank you, Mr Mayor.
Kia ora, Deputy Mayor, and thank you for that. Look, I'll just explain that the council meeting is being recorded this afternoon and is being live streamed on Council's YouTube channel for health and safety requirements. Unlike the event of an emergency, we will exit through those green signs closest to you. We will evacuate to an assembly area next to the clock tower in Te Maraahine, the square, and health and safety. Toilets are in the link span as you entered. Unlike the event of needing a defibrillator, that is located in the foyer entrance downstairs, and any incidents, please report them to our governance people. So, councillors, we'll move through to apologies, and we will receive apologies from Councillors Dennison and Councillors Fitzgerald. I'm happy to move those, seconded by the Deputy Mayor. There's no comments. I'll ask you to vote, please. And that has passed 44 and none against. Thank you. All right. Moving through to number 3, around notifications of additional items. I don't have any declarations of interest. I haven't received any either. There was no public comment. So we move through to our main report, and purpose of the meeting is around the to receive the recommendations from our public session of the Risk and Assurance Committee, recommendations from the 18th of October around the adoption of the annual report, and I'll invite Finance Manager Scott Manser to speak to the report. It's page 7 of your papers, but you'll need probably, I think on Teams, we have the folder there with minor amendments. So councillors, if you want to see that, it just doesn't have the summary audit, but I think Scott can explain that. Scott.
Cool. Thank you. Good afternoon, Mayor and councillors. The documents that were presented to the Risk and Assurance Committee last week remain largely unchanged. Thank you all to the feedback around some formatting and things that was provided very quickly to us last week. I think we managed to get about 70% of the changes done, and the few that we weren't able to get done, we weren't actually able to do because of audit requirements. So the full annual report has been published. There's a few minor proofing edits as audit are running through their final checks. There's been some 11th hour checking of that, and there's a couple of spelling mistakes that they just need to correct. However, nothing in terms of disclosures is changing, so it's just proofing edits that are happening there. We have just received the summary audit opinion as of about 10 minutes ago, so we will update that in the document and publish them following the adoption here. There is one small change to the letter of representation that has just been notified in that same email 10 minutes ago. There was a very late internal audit error identified to the director. We haven't had a chance to fix that, which is quite frustrating because we would have been able to do that. So that unfortunately is going to stay on the letter of representation that the Mayor and Chief Executive will sign. Quite frustrating that an internal communication at Audit NZ has let us down. One other thing that I forgot to mention last week is this year is the first year in 3 years that we don't have the COVID extension of times for adopting the annual report. We are one of the only councils sort of within this region that has actually met that legislative timeframe as well. So a huge effort to the internal staff and the auditors to getting us to this point. I don't think any other council around us is at this stage. Happy to take any questions if there are any.
Councillor Johnson.
Thanks, Mr Mayor. Just one quick question, Scott. So we put forward the edits for the summary, but I note that the extracts of achievements in the full report have remained the same. So that seems a little bit odd to me. So we've got the key achievements in the summary are not the same as are in the boxes in the annual report because that remained the same. Is it too late to cut and paste that over?
No, I believe we'll be able to do that. So we do have a bit of time to publish it, so we can get the team to reflect those key achievements.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a material change. It's just, it seems to me that the summary should mirror the full thing.
It's an alignment change,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
Yep, we can absolutely do that under the delegation to the Chief Executive for minor
Okay,
changes.
thank you for that.
And I just acknowledge Debbie Pereira, who's our Audit Director from Audit New Zealand. Thank you, Debbie. And we understand that we've just 10 minutes ago got our summary audit, so thank you. Right, then no further questions. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Debbie. And I just want to acknowledge the good work that's gone on in the background. As Scott said, we're one of the few, I'd actually say in the lower North Island probably, that's in the space. So well done, and a good team effort from not only the audit office but our staff. So congratulations to the finance team and the others that feed into an audit, because it's just not financial, it's non-financial as well. So we have the recommendations to Council. One, that the recommendation of the Risk and Assurance Committee meeting of 13th of September 23 be adopted, clauses 22 to 23, and adoption of the annual report 22-23. Council adopt the annual report 22-23 and summary audit, annual report 22-23. That Council note that assuming audit clearance is given, the final auditor's opinion from Audit New Zealand will be received following expected adoption by Council on 25th of October today, 2023, and the Council signing of the reports. And number 4, that Council delegate authority to the Chief Executive to make minor amendments to the annual report 22-23 and summary annual report 22-23. I'm happy to move those. Seconded by the Deputy Mayor. There being no comments, again, congratulations to everybody. This is actually a really, really good result. And again, quite tough and challenging times, so well done. We will vote. And that is passed. 14 votes for and none against. Well done. Right. I think quickest meeting on record. I will now ask the Deputy Mayor to close with a karakia. Thank you.
Tēnā koe, Mr Mayor, o tira tēnā tātou. Ko te pai tō tātou mahi I tēnei wā. We're finished appropriately and well this meeting. Ngā mihi ki a koutou I whakahaere, Scott, Debbie, tēnā no hoki kōrua. Thank you very much. Our appreciation for your good work and that of your team. Nō reira e te whānau. Ngā manaakitanga katoa ki runga I a tātou. I wish us all well and kia haumaru hoki and that we remain safe. Nō reira, tēnā koutou katoa. Kia ora.